Well, today we're going to look at my ZZ Raven plant. I've got everything all jumbled up right now on the breakfast table because we're in the midst of having some painting done here at the house. But I wanted to show you my ZZ Raven has started to sprout a lot more recently, and it's green. All the little shoots are coming in green, and I'm thinking I've done something wrong, or that the shoots are reverting back to the regular ZZ plant instead of the Raven. But I love the Raven, so I had to do a lot of research and find out the reason. Is this normal that they're green? Now we're going to take a look at my ZZ Raven. Right now I've got it in this east window for now. Everything has been switched from one spot to the other periodically because we're painting, trying to get things done around the house right now. But it's looking good. It's growing a whole lot. But I was concerned because the new growth is green. Instead of, I thought it would sprout with dark Raven branches coming up. But apparently I've searched around on the internet, and apparently they do grow in green to begin with. You can see how green, pale, and everything that is. But it looks healthy and it looks normal. I really like the way it looks. But it is supposed to turn dark as it matures. Now I can see, hopefully it'll shine through, I can see a bit of darkness on some of these outer rims of the leaves. And one source had said the more light you put it in, the more it's likely to keep its green coloring as opposed to reverting to the dark. So this being in a real lighted window, right now I want it to grow thick and bushy, and I'm trying to give it a lot of light for that. But I do want them to be the Raven color. So I'll probably back it away and put it in another area once it's grown in. But you can see the new growth down in there. A lot of new stems coming up. Let me swivel it here. They kind of unfurl like a little flag at the end. It's kind of very strange the way it unfurls. Let me see if I can get a good shot of that. They just come up the stalk and unfurl. I really like the way that looks. You can see I have a lot of stems coming through, more growth, and the big potatoes. Look at that potato you can see there. And I could use that, like separate this and dig one of the potatoes out and propagate, but this is a small container, one of the newest that I've bought, and I'm not ready to separate it yet until I am sure that I'm going to have a lot of good growth out of it and that it will revert to the dark Raven. But I really like that. It's turned out to be a really good plant, and I'm proud of it. But let me show the contrast between the old and the new. I'll have to take it in there to where my larger ravens are. Okay, I've brought it in here to where the larger ravens are, the regular ravens, and set it right next to them. Now you can see that pale green of the new growth. And this is a regular Raven with its kind of deep jade green. Now this is a pot that I'd have to look back to see when I got these and how small they were when I got them. But I've had them for quite some time, and they've really grown in their pots. You can see how tall they are. Still with the same weird unfurl. See if I can focus on that. Unfurls the same way. You can see how that one's about finished because it's completely unfurled. But it looks really good. Lighter green as it starts and darker green as it matures, but not as dark as the Raven. Now I'm going to try to lift this up so you can see the contrast of the two. Here we go. The regular and the Raven and its new growth. Let me put the two new growths together. See, they're of a similar green, but this one does not have, this one has that darker edge because it is the Raven. And this one does not have the darker edge because it's regular. But hopefully, if you are worried like I was and worry that your Raven is not coming in correctly, that it's kind of reverting, don't worry about it. It's supposed to get dark, and I'll update you as mine gets darker and darker. But let me just set it down here and get a good shot of the two. And I've got two of them. The other one's here on this side. They are very, very large compared to when I first got them. I love these plants a lot. I hope you're getting a good view of them. One of the regular ZZ plants is larger than the other, always has been. My little Raven is about the size what they were when they first started. So within the length of time that we've had them, had a lot of good growth. But thanks for joining me today. I will see what I can find that I think you might like. And stick around and watch another video. But thanks for coming today.